get over his issues with Ollie lying to him, and do you think it's going to be like? I mean, they're best friends.
I think we obviously you see a total shift in 16, right? I mean, it's not all of a sudden nothing's the same anymore, and that really carries us through the end of the season. I mean, there's going to be a real, I keep saying shift, but it really is. It's like there's a break there, and it's just irreparable. I mean, it just happens. So I don't know if he ever really gets over it. That's the real answer. It's
Are he and Laurel gonna get past it?
It's a good question. There's you're gonna see like in 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, really like all of that stuff for the three of us is gonna come to a head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. There's some good stuff coming.
So we saw the new episode the other day, and you're going to go work for your dad, right? How's that going to work out?
That's one of the big things. It's Tommy really coming back into the Merlyn fold. I mean, and it's one of my favorite scenes actually that we've done. It's such a simple scene, but he goes back to his dad, gives his dad a hug.
Right.
There's some
Right.
Blue eyes, they're so dreamy.
Right.
Kevin Kline said the same thing.
I believe it.
How fun is it working with Johnny?
We have a blast. There's, one of my favorite times was in 16 when, that huge action sequence, right? With tons of people around and we're running up and down. Glenn did such an amazing job with that episode, I think. And there's the time when we're running up this escalator and he's like, all right, we're going through it, we're going to run up the escalator and things are going to be awesome. And the escalator was running, right? So we go up. And then we come back down, and Glenn's trying to do something. We come down like a total musical comedy act, just cracking everybody up. It's so fun. We have a blast. We come from the same kind of background, so we like to keep things light. And then when we have to work, but it's fun.
Does that mean you're also a member of Torchwood?
No, I have never actually. This is blasphemy, right? I've never watched Doctor Who or Torchwood.
So in episode 16, Tommy's father was about to show him his arsenal of stuff. Does Tommy wonder what he was about to see when all that went down, or did all the drama make him forget?
I think he kind of forgets for the time. But, I've been saying this a bit lately. I think if he was willing to show him once, there's no reason to think that he maybe wouldn't show him again. You never know.
I mean, do you spend a lot of time when you get these scripts trying to think ahead as to what might happen, or you just...
I try as much as possible to just keep it with that script. I mean, one of the cool things about getting these things is the fact that they're always a surprise to what you think is going to happen. Not only because they just write in a really fun way, but they just, I probably had one clear-cut idea of the way that 23 was going to go. And when I finally get that script, I know it's not going to be what I thought it was going to be back when we were shooting the pilot. So it's exciting. I mean, one of the joys is really being able to pick up the script and be like, oh, shit, really? My God!
You say, do you ever run up to someone and go, are you serious?
A bit. We'll have conversations on the phone. It's just like, you guys are seriously doing it?
What shocked you the most when you've read the scripts?
Can't tell you yet.
Why this past season, what we've seen?
Of what you've seen, episode 16, obviously. I mean, just seeing that in writing, and Steven got a hold of the script before I did. I got a text from him, and he was like, holy shit, dude. And I was like, what? He's like, episode 16. You're gonna know. It's like, all right then. That's how it's gonna go.
Are we going to see Tommy in the flashbacks in episode 21?
You don't. I will, sorry, no.
Will we see Malcolm in the flashback?
You will see Malcolm. You will see Colin Salmon, actually. You see Walter in the flashbacks. Yeah, they've handled that in a really cool way. It's neat to see all these people. I think everybody saw that picture of Steven pre-Island that he posted, or just Jarek captured with the blue coat. It's like, wow, okay. He's a good-looking guy.
You're not hearing a lot of denials in this case, but I'm just saying. Well, with Steven being so physical, like, was it challenging for you to like do all the running and jumping with Barrowman during that giant accident?
I just had a blast with it. I mean, it was fun.
Like a little kid running up like.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, oh, sweet, I can finally like get in on the things that are going on. Yeah, it was a blast. We had. It was a manic day on set, of course, because there was so much going on, and we're slamming into walls behind things. And,
how did you stop from just like cracking up every time you hit something?
It's pretty easy when your shoulder just like, come on. And those gunshots are loud. You never really realize like what it's gonna be until a squib's going off right in your ear, and you're like, oh, okay. I guess it's not that hard to react to that.
Did you get any like?
There is some.
Or is it all just drama? In your head?
No. There's some in episode 20 actually. There's gonna be some more. There's a bit more actiony type stuff for Tommy and Phil.
Now that Tommy is in on the secret, is he going to get to hang out with or meet Felicity Swain?
No, not that I've seen so far. Yeah.
Will he, any chance of talking to Diggle about the secret?
No. There was a scene in 17 that occurred just after my wrist got broken, where I was in the lair and sort of venting about, what the hell was going on. But then, and Diggle was present for that.
Yeah.
But that, obviously wasn't there. So. Yeah, there's no for knowing it, I don't have much involvement with it in terms of his world, but obviously it's affecting everything in my world.
And one would imagine Tommy would kind of want to distance himself from being involved in it anyway, because he's kind of freaking out about it.
He's not too happy, right?
No. It's like, Tommy, take a Xanax and just maybe a nap, have some Haagen-Dazs, and just
Holy cow!
Just go eat some ice cream.
watch a rom-com.
God, seriously. No, but the guy's murdering people. It's reasonable.
Only the really bad ones.
You're right.
He's only, personally maiming the others.
No, yeah.
One thing that came up in episode 16, how much did Tommy see in the pilot?
He saw it.
Okay.
He saw it. He saw the whole thing. And that was it was fun because when we were shooting the pilot, that was our very first day of shooting. Was that sequence, and I remember David Nutter coming over and the little eye flutter, and he said we're going to use this later. That's going to be the big question, and he did. He saw the whole thing. Saw him murder a guy with the back of a chair. So yeah.
Where would you like to see your character go in future episodes of the next season?
I mean, it's really, like what we were saying. Like I really don't even think about it too much because I know that in the end I don't have any control over it. So it's fun to just let these things happen. I trust those guys to create a really cool character and a really fun story and have me service the whole story as much as possible. Yeah.
I need to rotate.
It's a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much. Great to see you guys. Thank you.
Okay. That was fun.